Hi, this is my reflection following our first class meeting together on Monday, June 18th. All in all, I thought it was a very successful first day of class. I came away learning a lot of new concepts, not only about algebra, but also some of the different teaching methods that teachers not only in middle school but also high school have as well when they present different concepts of algebra to their students as well. I thought one of the big positives of our first day together was the amount of collaboration I was able to have with different teachers. I know personally my district is very big on collaboration, especially between teachers at the same grade level, where we have time every week to collaborate at least for an hour with teachers at the same grade level as us. But it was kind of refreshing to kind of get to talk to other teachers as well in different grade levels as well, where I might not have those same interactions. So I thought that was a very positive thing that I took away from today, and I know that'll only continue as the week goes on. And one specific example of that was working on our collaborative task this afternoon, where I was able to get feedback from teachers of middle school and high school age students, and how maybe they think I might be able to tweak what I found so far, and maybe make it even more effective for us, for my fourth grade students as well. So I really appreciated the amount of collaboration we had throughout the school day. And to kind of go on top of that as well, I thought the variety of activities throughout the day that we worked on was also very effective in being able to see the bridge kind of from the youngest of students all the way up through students who are in high school. Looking at some of the questions that we need to reflect on for this week, I thought that some of the benefits that I gained from working with different teachers today was that I was able to kind of get a deeper understanding of maybe just how there can be connections made from grade level to grade level. And one of the areas I really thought that was true was when we had our discussion later in the morning about the Common Core standards that are upcoming and just how those play out from even kindergarten all the way up through 12th grade. And I thought it was interesting to kind of see how maybe certain standards might build upon each other from grade level to grade level, and what we need to be doing in the classroom each day to make sure students are ready for that next step as they continue on in their schooling process as well. And I thought it was really neat kind of having that discussion, kind of figuring out together maybe where some of the holdups might be. I think as a whole table we kind of agreed that sixth grade seemed to be kind of an area where there might be some struggles, and for me that kind of shows that maybe there's some things I can be doing at the elementary level to help prepare students for some of those more difficult areas once they reach the middle school in sixth grade. Looking at the second question, how do the experiences of working with teachers across grade levels impact my learning of algebra? I was able to kind of see throughout the day how a middle school or high school teacher might approach a particular concept. In this case, for most of the afternoon, it was patterns. And for students at a higher grade, it might be more formula based. And thinking about my own classroom, I know whenever I try to teach patterns, it's more of the manipulative based. It's more of just showing them numbers and not really digging deeper and explaining more, which is something that it seems that students, as they're reaching higher grades, need to be doing through reasoning and logic. So I feel that can be something I can incorporate into my own classroom. And through today's class time, I really learned that it's just a lot more of having those deeper discussions, having students kind of explain what they're thinking about as well. And that's something I really took out of today. Looking at my experiences working with teachers today helped my knowledge of how students might learn about algebra. I was able to kind of see a stronger correlation from elementary school all the way up and through high school. And especially that was true, seeing there's a relationship that the younger students have more concrete tasks they might be doing, and ultimately through middle school and high school there might be working towards more of an abstract concepts and tasks to be completing as well. And an example of this would be some of the patterns we did today, even looking back to the Eric the Sheep problem from this morning, where we first practiced trying to solve the problem more kinesthetic based, more manipulative based for elementary students, and ultimately worked our way up through middle school and high school with more formulas as well. And I thought it was very effective seeing the different ways that a problem can be solved and kind of applying it back to your own classroom how you best see fit. Finally, some of the difficulties I think that came out of today was just some of the math vocabulary. Granted, it's been a while since I've been in high school algebra class, and some of the words and terms that came up throughout the day were some things that might have been a little foreign to me, that it's been a while since I've learned about. And I know as the week goes on, there'll probably be some more words as well, but I think just through collaboration with some of the middle school and high school teachers in the classroom, I think my memory will be jogged, and I think I'll be able to kind of pick up more on some of those terms that are somewhere in the back of my mind, and I'm sure I learned about at one time or the other. Okay, this is my first reflection. I thought it was a very great. I thought it was a great first day. I'm looking forward to seeing what we're going to be learning about tomorrow.